Good afternoon and welcome, everyone. It is an honor to be here today to celebrate the White Coat Ceremony for the graduating class of 2023. Congratulations, everyone!
Before we begin, we would like to take a moment to acknowledge the Mi'kmaq people of Ebekwe in Mi'kma'ki. We recognize that we are gathered here today on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people, who have lived on this land for thousands of years. In 1725, the Mi'kmaq people signed the treaties of peace and friendship with the British Crown. We acknowledged their title to the land and established a path forward, an ongoing relationship between nations. As we go about our daily work in Mi'kma'ki, we must remember the history and legacy of the Mi'kmaq people. I am Mitchell Carr, and I'd like to introduce my co-host, Jen McLean.
We love you. We are thrilled to have been selected as the host today, and we hope to make this both a memorable and enjoyable event for all. What do we do at AVC? We are both regular veterinarians, which is the bomb, because you get to do all the things.
Ear infection? I've got you.
Dystocia? Pow, pow, pow. Puppies delivered.
Dental disease? Easy. Euthanasia.
New puppy? New puppy? I'll cuddle it. You get to spend every day doing something different. Obviously, generalists have the very best of personalities. Sorry to our colleagues, but in fact, there is a study shown in this complete research article that we pulled from our research.
It's completely real, not made up. For all the friends and family, you may be wondering what it is like to work with us, and we thought some images might help with that. So first up, while our surgeon colleagues are in the operating room completing open heart surgery, we're over here showing cats pictures of how fat they are. I mean, someone's got to do it, right?
And here we have live footage of one of us regular DVMs referring a really complex case to one of our lovely AVC specialists.
People may think that Dr. McLean spends all day reading radiographs, but the truth is she's just cuddling golden retrievers. We all know that she's not at least a bit distracted.
And when it comes to writing medical records, well, Dr. Kerr is the king of teaching students to be extremely thorough. But in practice, let's just say his own medical records can be a bit sparse. Yes, sparse, that's what we'll call it.
We suspect over the past few weeks you've been reminiscing about your time in vet school. Ah, the good old days, right? But let's face it, you've had it ridiculously easy. I mean, it's not like you had to deal with a global pandemic, right? It will even be easier now that there's a new cure isolated from a new bacteria called Matsobinella curetis.
Oh, and those devastating hurricanes, come on. Just a minor inconvenience, really. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a little adventure? Flying debris, power outages, it's like a thrilling theme park ride, minus the safety harness. So thrilling. It certainly didn't slow down our own Sean McKenna from completing his work.
Masking has been the mainstay of keeping people safe. For many of you, this is probably the first time you're seeing our faces. You're clearly missing out on some radical facial hair and beauty. We thought we'd like to show you the unadulterated, unfiltered faces of a few of our colleagues. Dr. Stephanie Hamilton is renowned for her kind and compassionate nature, as well as her exceptional skills in teaching and anesthesia. We've always wondered how she can do it all. Well, her face says it all.
Dr. Etienne Cote is known not only for his impressive veterinary expertise, but also for his knack for working the phrase "even better yet" into every conversation. If you're thinking of getting a tattoo, an even better yet would be to check the tattoo artist's credentials beforehand. And like Dr. Cote, we hope that you have no regrets about vet school.
Dr. Shelley Burton is a shining star at the AVC with her friendly demeanor and vast knowledge. While you may catch her attending a conference, don't be surprised if you spot her headbanging in the wild.
Dr. Katie Hoddenott is a rock star surgeon and an incredible leader. While you may recognize her for her top bun during surgery, do you also know that she's extremely bougie? All jokes aside, today is a truly momentous occasion. We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge all the parents and friends that have been invited here today with you all. You have played a very special role in the lives of these veterinarians. You have supported them through countless challenges and sacrifices as they have pursued their dream to become doctors. It is a testament to your love and your dedication that they stand here today ready to serve as healers to all animal species. To our graduates, congratulations. You have come a long way since those days of volunteering multiple hours, attempting to get into vet school, all of those courses in undergrad, trying to get your marks to get into vet school. And the last 40 years at AVC have been grueling. You have had to master extensive knowledge in surgery, medicine, anesthesia, pharmacology, so many subjects. You should be so proud of what you have achieved.
But now is the time to focus on the next chapter of your lives. As veterinarians, you have a unique skill set and responsibilities that can make it difficult to balance your work and personal life. It's important to prioritize your own happiness and well-being. Take a moment to think about hobbies and activities you used to enjoy or those you've been wanting to try. Make time for them. Being a veterinarian is an important part of who you are, but it's not everything. Set boundaries and don't forget to enjoy life outside of work. Remember, you have options in your career. Find the right setting for you and don't be afraid to leave what doesn't serve you. Above all, nurture your relationships with friends and family. They are the ones who matter most.
I want to remind you all that you are incredibly resilient. You have proved that in the past 4 years. You have overcome countless obstacles to get where you are today, and that resilience will serve you well in all of your future endeavors. We are all colleagues now, and your AVC family is here for you always. Congratulations once again, and best of luck as future veterinarians. Congratulations, doctors, you have earned the title.
Thank you. I will now invite Dr. Van Leeuwen to the podium for his opening remarks.
Thank you. They covered up my notes. I'm looking at these going, no, this isn't right. I love that welcome that you gave Mitch and Jen. That was fabulous. I sort of felt like, okay, they're the Kate and William of the royal family, right? Woo, how do you like that? And so then I guess that makes me kind of like King Charles. I guess I'm a little gray. I don't know. I am related to King Charlemagne, actually, of France, if you didn't know that. You probably didn't know that. Except it's not a thing you would brag about, because apparently it was one of his mistresses that was my ancestor. So anyways, moving on. Thank you, Drs. Carr and McLean. Welcome, everyone, to the AVC White Coat Ceremony and Awards Night. So I'm Dr. John Van Leeuwen, the Interim Dean at the Atlantic Vet College, and I'm pleased to welcome our special guests this evening. So we've got some special guests. The Honorable Catherine Colbeck, our Chancellor of UPEI. We have Dr. Greg Keefe, the President and Vice Chancellor of UPEI, and his wife, lovely wife. We have Dr. Greg Natterer, our Vice President, Academic and Research of UPEI. Ms. Donna Sutton, the Associate Vice President of Students and Registrar of UPEI. The Honorable Blois Thompson, Minister of Agriculture for PEI. We have Dr. Kathleen McMillan, representing the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association. We have Dr. Frank Robley, the President of the Prince Edward Island Veterinary Medical Association. And Dr. Bruno Boutet, the Vice President of the New Brunswick Veterinary Medical Association. And Ms. Myrtle Jenkins-Smith, Executive Director of Development and Alumni Engagement at UPEI. So let's give them all a round of applause. I would also like to acknowledge a very special group of individuals whose contributions profoundly impact our students, our donors, sponsors, and industry partners. Tonight, we will present approximately 50 awards to our graduating class. That is an awesome number. Most of them have been generously supplied by this special group of people. Many of the donors were unfortunately unable to be here this evening, but we're grateful to have a few in the audience. And so a warm welcome to Malcolm and Jean Collicott, Amy Doyle, Kevin and Cheryl Jewell, Brian and Sherry Pound, Linda Walker-Burt, Bruce Wood, and Mike Kaiser, representing Royal Canin. We value your contribution and your confidence in our students and AVC. We are honored you have chosen us to be the recipients of such rich gifts. Your gifts help open doors for our students and ease financial stress. Your support and trust are appreciated, and it does not go unnoticed. I would also like to welcome parents, family members, partners, and friends of our graduates. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this milestone in the lives of our graduates. Last but definitely not least, the stars of the evening. You always wanted to be the star of the evening, didn't you? And now is your moment. A humongous welcome to the class of 2023. We would not be here tonight if it weren't for your hard work, determination, and resiliency. I guess you're going to hear that word a fair bit, resiliency. You've gone through a lot. All right. I would like to now invite Dr. Greg Keefe to bring greetings from the University of Prince Edward Island.
Thank you, Dr. Van Leeuwen. I am neither royalty nor destined for a career in comedy like our two hosts. I'm simply a dairy veterinarian whose path altered a little over time, and I'm very proud to be here representing the university this evening. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pleased to be here at tonight's White Coat ceremony. 4 years ago, I was proud to participate as Dean of AVC at your Blue Coat ceremony, where you were presented with your blue lab coats representing the beginning of your veterinary education. I'm equally proud to stand before you tonight at your long-awaited white coat ceremony, not as Dean, but as Interim President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Prince Edward Island. Achieving an education in veterinary medicine is never easy under the best of circumstances. In fact, it may be one of the most difficult education programs to choose. For you, the class of 2023, the path to the Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree was even more fraught with various unexpected challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic. But you demonstrated resilience, that word again, and determination in the face of these challenges, adjusting quickly to new ways of teaching and learning and working. You have been tested by adversity, and you have conquered. You have truly earned your white coats. Earlier today, we began 4 days of convocation ceremonies, starting with you, our DVMs, and our nursing students, graduates. Convocation is the most exciting time of the entire year, the culmination of all that our students have worked so hard for over the last 4 years. Graduates, you are the heart of everything we do. Our goal is to help you reach your full potential through experiential and global learning, advances in innovative programming, and enhancements to scholarships, facilities, technology, and services. And we are so happy when you achieve your goals. I cannot express too strongly the pride of the entire AVC and UPEI community, how we feel towards each and every one of you. I know that I was beaming when I helped present you with your Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degrees this morning, along with Chancellor Colbeck. On behalf of UPEI, I wish you all the best as you begin your new career as veterinarians. Congratulations, class of 2023, and welcome to the wonderful profession of veterinary medicine. Thank you.
Thank you, President Keefe. We appreciate you joining us this evening and for your inspirational thoughts. So, class of 2023, 4 years, you've made it. To earn a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine requires a great deal of perseverance, discipline, and dedication. And that's when there isn't a global pandemic and a hurricane that disrupts your education. Despite all the challenges you faced, you persevered. You reached your goal. As of this morning, when you received your degree, you officially became Doctors of Veterinary Medicine. Congratulations. Please join me in giving them a round of applause for that. Family members, partners, and friends, I thank you for your wholehearted support of our students. I'm sure for many of you, today is an emotional day. For many of our graduates, being a veterinarian has been their dream since they were very young. I am sure that when your graduate receives their white coat this evening, you will think back and recognize how far they have come to realize their dream. They have worked so hard for the past 4 years to achieve their goals. But you have always played an essential role in this. Your encouragement and support have been invaluable to their success. Not only for the last 4 years, but throughout their lives. You got them through the crazy, drama-filled teenage years, and you got them through vet school. Hopefully not so crazy and drama-filled. Graduates, please join me in giving your supporters and loved ones a round of applause. Maybe your teenage years weren't so drama-filled, but probably some of them were. Worse. All right, graduates, we thank you for choosing the Atlantic Veterinary College at the University of Prince Edward Island to be your alma mater. We are excited to welcome you in our alumni community. Counting each of you, we now have over 1,900 Doctor of Veterinary Medicine alumni. That's a great number. Our alumni are working in private practices, industry, government, academia, and research institutions around the world. You will represent us wherever life takes you in veterinary medicine, and we hope you do so with pride. Many AVC faculty members and instructors who helped form your education and experience are proud alumni as well. We are so fortunate to have such dedicated faculty and staff guiding you through the intricacies of veterinary education. For this, we sincerely thank them. And let's give them a big round of applause. What a year it's been at AVC. This class has proven themselves to be, that magic word, resilient and determined. With COVID-19 guidelines and protocols ever-changing, faculty, staff, and students have had to adjust to different ways of teaching, learning, and working. But our AVC community has continued to adapt and persevere. In September, I'll remember September, PEI experienced the worst storm in its history, Hurricane Fiona, which, by the way, has been retired, that name, Fiona, which closed the university for a full week. Despite the closure, damages to campus and personal homes, vehicles, and properties, the VTH remained open, and staff, faculty, and students cared for not only AVC clients, but also clients who were unable to visit their regular clinics due to being closed. When the university reopened, faculty, staff, and students worked hard to accomplish missed material in addition to regularly scheduled coursework. And then in March, just as you were about to close out your final year, UPI experienced a labor disruption which created a lot of uncertainty as to how and when you would finish your program. Through this disruption and the remainder of the semester, you supported each other and worked together. You communicated your thoughts, feelings, and concerns with each other and with senior administrators and faculty members to find a way to move forward and to complete the term. All of this is why you will make fantastic veterinarians. Despite all of the ups and downs of the past 4 years, you made it. And we are so grateful to be here today for the White Coat ceremony and the Class of 23 celebration. We will now proceed with the awards ceremony. And so I'll turn the stage back to Kate and Jen and Mitch.
So before we proceed, just a few housekeeping notes. We'd like to go over a few things just so you're prepared. We will call presenters to the stage to present awards. The presenter will enter from house left. So the presenters will come from this side. The student will enter from house right. It's backwards from where I am. The student will cross the stage to receive the award, and the student and the presenter will exit from house left. And then you will return to your seat. I would like to welcome Dr. Stephen Butt to the podium, please.
Good evening. This award was established by the class of 2022, the Technician Appreciation Award. It recognizes a technician at the Atlantic Veterinary College who demonstrates an enthusiastic spirit and effective teaching, and who enhances a positive learning environment for our students. The recipient is selected by us, the graduating class. It is my distinct privilege to present this year's Technician Award to Rob DeWolf.
Thanks for everything.
Appreciate it.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Resilience.
I might be biased, but well deserved. I'd like to welcome Dr. Danielle Bellafleur to the stage, please.
So I'll be presenting the Vitoquinol Award in Pain Management. This award is presented to an intern or resident in veterinary medicine demonstrating interest and proficiency in pain management. The recipient of this award is Dr. Emily Ball. Emily can't be here today, so we do have someone else accepting the award on her behalf, but yeah.
I would now like to welcome Dr. Julia Bland.
I'll be presenting the Class of 2006 Mentorship Award. This award was established by the AVC Class of 2006. It recognizes a large or small animal intern or resident that has offered superb mentorship to members of the graduating class, demonstrated excellent clinical skills, and showed extraordinary dedication to and passion for their work. This award is presented to the intern or resident that the graduating class, us, feels that they would most like to emulate in their future careers. And I'm very happy to present this award to Dr. Zoe Rutledge.
Thank you, guys, colleagues. I would like to call Dr. Nima Muradi to the stage, please.
I'm presenting the Boehringer Ingelheim Award of Excellence in Clinical Teaching. This award is given to a faculty member or professional associate at the Atlantic Veterinary College who demonstrates outstanding skills in clinical teaching to senior veterinary students. And this goes to Dr. Charlie Pye. Unfortunately, Dr. Pye is out of the province, so I will be accepting the award on her behalf.
We would now like to invite Dr. Amy Doyle to the podium. Oh, there you are.
I'm ahead of the game. This isn't my first rodeo, Mitchell. I have 3 awards to present, so I'll do them all in a row for you all. The first award I'll be presenting tonight is the American College of Veterinary Surgeons Award in Large Animal Surgery. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating academic and clinical proficiency in large animal surgery, and I'm very happy to present this award to Dr. Natalie Juris. The next award I'll be presenting is the Hooligan Equine Award. You might not know Hooligan. You might have missed him just by the first year who doesn't know Hooligan, maybe. Hooligan, this award was named after a teaching horse, Hooligan, who retired in 2018 after 25 years of service to the Veterinary College. I did once calculate he trained over 1,600 veterinary students in his career. As well, he was a blood donor, a universal blood donor, and saved over 200 foals in his career at the AVC. He retired to my farm in 2018, and he established this award in his honor. And this award is given to a graduate who will be continuing their studies through an internship or residency program in equine medicine. And this year's, I'm proud to present the award to Dr. Jonathan Budd. And I have one more to present, the Promising Practitioners Award. This award is given to 2 graduates in veterinary medicine at the Atlantic Veterinary College who intend to practice large animal medicine with a special interest and priority in bovine medicine. And there's 2 awards, and these are presented to Dr. Cassidy Allen and Dr. Megan McDermott.
The Baron Pound Award. The next award was initiated by Brian and Sherry Pound in memory of their beloved companion, Baron. In October 2003, Baron was diagnosed with lymphosarcoma and referred to the AVC. Over the course of 3 months, staff at the college veterinary teaching hospital worked hard to provide Baron with the best possible quality of life while ensuring members of his family received ongoing communication and compassion. Although having gone through the tragedy of losing Baron, to recognize the care he received while a patient at AVC and the compassion exhibited to the family, they established the Baron Pound Award. I'd like to call Brian and Sherry Pound forward to present the Baron Pound Award.
This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates extraordinary compassion, outstanding communication skills, and deep respect for the human companion animal bond while caring for a critically ill animal. The recipient tonight is Dr. Austin Hetherington.
I would like to welcome Dr. Katie McDonald to the stage, please.
Congratulations, guys. So I'll be presenting the Sully Katie Community Practice Award. This award is given to a graduate who has successfully completed the community practice rotation. The recipient will have demonstrated compassion and empathy in the care of animals, exceptional client communication skills, and an utmost commitment to the highest level of veterinary care. This award is special to me because it's from my classmate. And the recipient is Raylan McCurdy. Also presenting the Zoetis Award for Excellence in Companion Animal Healthcare. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating exemplary clinical skills and patient care with specific emphasis on the areas of parasitology, pain management, and overall health and wellness. And the recipient is Nima Ratty.
We would now like to ask Dr. Cora Gilroy to come to the stage.
I'll be presenting 3 awards. The first is the Pathology Achievement Award. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating proficiency and aptitude in pathology, and I'm very pleased to present this to Dr. Sydney Boychuk. The next award is the Fibro Animal Health Award in Aquaculture. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating aptitude and enthusiasm in aquaculture. The recipient is Dr. Daniel McGuire. And the last award I'll be presenting is the American College of Veterinary Pathologists Award for Excellence in Veterinary Pathology. This award is given to a graduate who has demonstrated exceptional proficiency and interest in anatomic and/or clinical pathology. And I'm pleased to present this to Dr. Quinn Molnar.
I would like to call Dr. Martha Mellis to the podium.
Congratulations, class of 2023. I have 2 awards to present tonight. The first is the Herd Health Award. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates proficiency in the analysis and interpretation of animal health and production records. And the recipient of the award is Dr. Megan McDermott. The second award I get to present tonight is the Zoetis Award for Excellence in Equine Practice. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating proficiency in equine practice and concern for patient welfare. And I'm happy to present this award to Dr. Julia Bland.
We would now like to welcome Dr. Anne Marie Carey to the podium.
I have 4 awards to present tonight. The first is the George and Margaret Peak Scholarship. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating excellence and interest in small animal medicine and surgery, and the recipient is Dr. Pamela Arsenault. The next award is the Boehringer Ingelheim Award in Vaccinology. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates interest and knowledge of vaccines and their applications. And the recipient is Dr. Emma Boutlier. The Merck Animal Health Veterinary Student Innovation Award. This award is given to a graduate who has demonstrated innovative and/or entrepreneurial creativity, leading to a project that impacts or inspires others within the veterinary profession. And the recipient is Dr. Nima Moradi. The Spirit of 90 Award. This award was established by the graduating class of 1990 at the Atlantic Veterinary College. It is given to the graduate who is chosen by his or her classmates as the individual who best exemplifies the qualities of leadership, class spirit, cooperation, and participation. The recipient is Dr. Cassidy Allen.
The Collicutt Charitable Foundation Bailey Award. This award was established by Malcolm and Jean Collicutt. This award is named after one of their Cocker Spaniels, Bailey. Bailey was a rescue dog who came to the Collicutts at the age of 10 with many health problems. Malcolm and Jean were grateful to the well-qualified and compassionate veterinarians who cared for Bailey, who passed away at the age of 17, having 7 joyful years of good health. Malcolm and Jean created this award as a way of recognizing the importance of new veterinarians having both compassion and knowledge in the treatment of all animals. I would like to welcome Malcolm and Jean Collicutt to the stage to present the award.
This award is given to a student who has demonstrated an extraordinary love and compassion for all animals and intends to go into private veterinary practice. The recipient is Dr. Sarah Gilmet.
The ACVIM Certificate in Clinical Excellence Award in Small Animal Medicine. This award is given to 2 graduates demonstrating sincere interest in internal medicine and outstanding didactic and clinical expertise in small animal internal medicine. The recipients of this award are Dr. Kira Kenny and Dr. Phoebe Grant. The American Association of Feline Practitioners Award. This award is given to a graduate showing outstanding proficiency in feline medicine and surgery. The recipient is Dr. Michaela Arsenault. The American College of Veterinary Radiology Senior Student Award. This award is given to a graduate showing outstanding enthusiasm for and understanding diagnostic and therapeutic radiology. I would like to present this award to Dr. Pamela Arsenault.
The Doug and Rose Walker Award. This award was created by Linda Walker Burt in honor of her parents. Rose and Doug Walker settled in Caledonia, PEI, to raise their 2 daughters. Not only did they have dogs and cats as pets, but their barn became a haven for strays, with boxes lined with blankets and dishes replenished daily with food and water. Throughout her life, Linda deeply admired her parents' willingness to provide for the abandoned and neglected. I'd like to invite Linda Walker Burt to the stage to present her award.
This award was established in honor of my parents, Doug and Rose Walker, and is given to a graduate who has shown extraordinary care and compassion for companion animals. The recipient this year is Dr. Kelson Devereaux.
I'd like to call Dr. Heather Gunn McQuillan to the podium.
Wow. I'm so proud of all of you. It's always such an honor to be here with you all and to see you at White Coat. The award I'm presenting to this evening, the first is the VEX Award for Proficiency in Emergency and Critical Care. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating extraordinary commitment and exceptional proficiency in caring for emergency and critical care patients. And the recipient tonight is Dr. Isabella Robert. And the second award I have this evening is the Debbie Musgrave Memorial Award. This award is presented in memory of AVC class of 2008 member Dr. Debbie Musgrave. It is presented to a graduate who shares the dream held dear by Debbie of becoming a veterinarian. And this award is being presented to Dr. Jennifer Kim Bazard.
We'd like to welcome Dr. Katie Hodnott to the podium.
The fun is back. This evening I'm going to be presenting the American College of Veterinary Surgeons Award in Small Animal Surgery. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating academic and clinical proficiency in small animal surgery, and I'm proud to present this to Dr. Raylene Noftel. The second award that I have is the Curly McFarlane Dr. Carolyn Runyon Award in Small Animal Surgery. So this award was established by Dr. Sandra McFarlane in honor of Dr. Carolyn Runyon, a retired small animal surgeon who provided outstanding care for her beloved dog Curly. Dr. Runyon performed bilateral hip replacement surgery for Curly, which was complicated by other long-term medical conditions. Curly recovered well from surgery at AVC. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates exemplary clinical surgical skills in companion animals, and I'm proud to present this to Dr. Christine Boucher.
I would like to call Dr. Emily John to the podium.
I have two awards to present tonight. The first is the American College of Veterinary Internal Medicine Certificate in Clinical Excellence Award in Large Animal Internal Medicine. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating a sincere interest in internal medicine and outstanding didactic and clinical expertise in large animal internal medicine. And I'm happy to present this award to Dr. Pamela Arsenault. The second award I have to present is the Dr. R.A. Curtis Bovine Award. And this award is given to the graduate judged first in the class in academic excellence, clinical competence, and general interest in bovine medicine. And I'm happy to present this award to Dr. Megan McDermott.
The Digby and Tolly Hassard Companion Animal Wellness Award. The next award was established through the generosity of Richard and Donna Hassard in recognition of companion animal wellness. Richard and Donna want to recognize a student who is able to give exceptional care and compassion to our four-legged family member and communicate with the same care and compassion to the animal holding the leash or carrier. This award was renamed in 2019 in memory of their two beloved Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, gotta include that, Digby and Tolly. They were lifetime patients of the AVC teaching facility and our wellness clinic, tail-wagging volunteers at Dr. Cote's third-year cardiology rotation, and always patients during companion animal fourth-year client communication rotations. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating enthusiasm and achievement in preventative health care and companion animal wellness. I'm happy to give this award to Dr. Larissa Carr. The Veterinary Teaching Hospital Staff Award. This award is given to a student demonstrating exemplary interpersonal communication and technical skills during their clinical year. The recipient is chosen by VTH staff for a student who has shown professional conduct and compassion when dealing with clients and their animals. The recipient of this award is Dr. Dylan Scott. Unfortunately, Dr. Scott couldn't be here with us this evening, and I will accept this award on his behalf. The Jewell Family Peggy Award. Kevin and Cheryl Jewell and their family are no stranger to the Atlantic Veterinary College. They have volunteered their time and energy to many initiatives and are known for their incredible care and treatment of animals on their dairy farm. They have welcomed fourth-year vet students to their farm and assisted in their education by offering their farming operation as a learning hub. Kevin and Cheryl have named this award after a particular cow, Peggy. This is the nickname they gave to her after she suffered a broken leg when she was born. She went on to be a foundational member of the herd. The Jewells feel she would not have survived without the excellent care she received at the AVC. I'd like to call Kevin and Cheryl Jewell forward to present the Jewell Family Peggy Award.
This award is given to a graduate demonstrating interest in large animal practice and dairy herd health, who has shown extraordinary care and compassion for large animal. And the recipient of our award is Dr. Jocelyn Francis.
I would like to call Bruce Wood to the podium, please.
This award is established in memory of my dad, Wally Wood, and by his wife, Doris, and her family. He took a lot of pride in having a safe and farm to teach students on, and took a lot of pride in that, as we do now at Woodmere. It is given to a graduate who has shown aptitude and leadership in the equine reproduction program. The recipient this year is someone who had a little advantage on the rest of the class, as she lived 30 seconds from 20 to 30 broodmares and 3 stallions, and got to work at Woodmere and has become a close part of the success at Woodmere the last couple of years. The recipient this year, Dr. Katie McQueen.
I'd like to call Dr. Bronwyn Crane to the stage.
Hi, everyone. Congratulations. I have 2 awards. My first one is a Zoetis Award for Excellence in Food Animal Medicine. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating proficiency in food animal medicine, dairy, beef, and/or swine. This year's recipient is Dr. Catherine Leahy. The next one is the Proficiency in Theriogenology Award. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates proficiency in theriogenology. And the recipient this year is Dr. Cassidy Allen.
We would now like to welcome Dr. Russ Frazier to the podium.
Good evening and congratulations to you all. I have 3 awards to present. The first is the Harris Family Scholarship. This award was established by Mary Beth Harris of Charlottetown. She was born in 1932 and had aspired to become a veterinarian in her early years. However, restrictions on career opportunities at that time suggested a different career path. Ultimately, she decided to pursue her love of books and worked in various libraries in the Maritime region. She returned to PEI in 1967 to become head of Library Information Services at UPEI, a position she held until her retirement in 1992. Ms. Harris's love of and interest in animals continued throughout her life, and she has established this scholarship so that AVC students who show dedication, interest, and excellence in animal care receive support for their efforts. This award is given to a graduate who will be continuing their studies through an internship and/or residency program in small animals. And I'm proud to present this to Dr. Raylene Noftal. The next award is the Elanco Parasitology Award. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating proficiency and interest in parasitology, and it goes to Dr. Laura Hillier. The next award is the Atlantic Provinces Diagnostic Services Award. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates excellence in diagnostic pathology and microbiology during senior clinical rotations. I'm happy to give this to Dr. Jacob Bowker.
The Oscar and Piper Honeyman Yarrow Award. The next award was established by Grant Honeyman and Stephen Yarrow in memory of their beloved Silver Schnauzer Oscar, who against all odds barely survived 2 emergency surgeries combating gastric torsion, but who later succumbed to pancreatitis. Despite their loss, the family was truly comforted by the level of care and compassion they experienced while Oscar was in hospital. The family cultivated many strong bonds with people involved in his treatment, notably that of the 4th-year student, who showed an outstanding level of professionalism and compassion. Stephen and Grant once again experienced their profound grief and loss of their pet, their beloved dog Piper, who also left their lives too swiftly in 2019. But they once again wish to acknowledge the outstanding care provided by AVC during Piper's final weeks. I'd like to welcome Dr. Kate Creighton to the podium to present this award.
This award is given to a graduate demonstrating exemplary professional skills, a deep understanding of compassionate communication with clients, and an outstanding commitment to the care of a critically ill animal. This year's recipient is Dr. Julia Bland. The American College of Veterinary Anesthesia Award. This award is given to a graduate who has demonstrated clinical proficiency, aptitude, and interest in veterinary anesthesia and analgesia. This year's recipient is Dr. Natalie Juris. I would like to invite Dr. Peter Foley to the stage.
Thank you. The Dr. Brian Hill L. Memorial Award is a very dear award to me. Dr. Hill was a mentor of mine, and I couldn't think of a finer mentor than he was. Dr. Brian Hill was among the first few faculty members hired when he joined the AVC in 1986. He served as founding chair of the Department of Companion Animals from 1986 to 1998 and as director of the Veterinary Teaching Hospital. He also founded the Companion Animal Trust Fund at AVC, which provides support for research into diseases affecting companion animals. Following his death from cancer in 2000, the Dr. Brian L. Hill Memorial Award was established by family, colleagues, and friends. This award is given to a graduate who demonstrates excellence in small animal medicine and surgery, as well as outstanding interpersonal skills with clients and colleagues. It's my privilege to give this award to Dr. Phoebe Grant. the Bob Rosenthal Senior Student Award. This award is given to a graduate who has demonstrated proficiency in the care of veterinary oncology patients and aptitude in the subject of clinical oncology. And it's my pleasure to award it to Dr. Roshan McGinnis.
We would now like to welcome Dr. Tammy Muirhead to the podium.
I hardly recognize you all. You look fabulous. And you don't have any masks on, which is great. Congratulations, guys. I'm going to present 2 awards, and the first award is going to be the Spirit of Spike Award. This award is given to a graduate who has demonstrated extraordinary dedication and hard work and exceptional bedside manner and compassion in caring for a companion animal. And this year's recipient is Dr. Andrew Cutler. The next award is the Dr. Greg Fleming Memorial Award. Dr. Greg Fleming was a rare individual, described by his many friends and loved ones as intelligent, compassionate, and having a wonderful sense of humor that filled those around him with laughter. Greg was a larger-than-life character who was respected personally and professionally by all of those fortunate enough to cross his path. Dr. Fleming's interest in conservation was long-standing and led him to complete a diploma in endangered species management from the Jersey Wildlife Preservation Trust in the UK. Following graduation from AVC in 1998, he worked in private practice and completed a zoology medicine internship at Kansas State University and a residency in zoological medicine at the University of Florida in Gainesville. He went on to become a noted and beloved member of the animal health team at Disney World in Florida, where he practiced with skill and concern for his animal patients. As a veterinarian, Greg shared his passion for animals and stood as an example of excellence in animal care. This award is given to a graduate who best exemplifies the qualities and spirit of Dr. Greg Fleming as a veterinarian and an individual throughout his lifetime. And this year's recipient is Dr. Karen Yetman. I'd like to call Dr. Zoe Rutledge to the stage.
I'm so excited. This is like one of my favorite days of the year. They gave me okay, I'm supposed to read this. This award was established by the class of 2021. That's us. That's me, I should say. This is called the Plaid Pitties Award for resilience. And it's given to a graduate in veterinary medicine who has showed really great attitude, really awesome everything, resilience. In the face of adversity, and there's no doubt that your whole class is a great example of it. But this year, I'm very, very, very pleased to give this award to Dr. Joey Bizel.
The Victoria Margaret Jones Memorial Award. The next award was established in memory of Victoria Margaret Jones by her son David and generous donors who have made contributions in her memory. Victoria was born in Dundee, Scotland in 1927. Her love of animals began at a young age through working on a farm, and thanks to Rex, her first of many canine companions, an exceptionally caring woman, Victoria gravitated towards a long and rewarding career in nursing after emigrating to Nova Scotia in 1953. Throughout most of her life, there was always at least one canine by her side, and her kindness wasn't limited to her own dogs. Victoria passed in November 2015 and often said that if she hadn't chosen nursing, she would have loved to pursue a career in veterinary medicine. She would be honored to know that an award bearing her name could help someone who had dedicated his or her professional life to caring for companion animals. A true maritimer at heart, Victoria would indeed be pleased that the recipient had studied in Prince Edward Island, her favorite place to vacation. I'd like to welcome Dr. Stephanie Landry to the stage to present the award.
Hi, guys. Congratulations. I'm really awkward, I'm sorry. This award is given to a graduate who has shown extraordinary care and compassion for canines and intends to practice in the area of companion animal medicine. And I'm pleased to give this award to Dr. Christiana Gardner. I have two more, so here we go. The Hills Pet Nutrition Transforming Lives Award. This award is given to a graduate demonstrating compassion, charity, and a focus on the human-animal bond within the program and the community. And this award goes to Dr. Christine Kim. The Hills Pet Nutrition Small Animal Clinical Nutrition Award. This award is given to a graduate who has maintained a focus on nutrition as a cornerstone of veterinary medicine, and this year it goes to Dr. Christine Boucher.
I would like to welcome Dr. Joey Bazell back to the stage.
Hi, everyone. It is my honor as class president for the class of 2023 to present this year's class gift. It is no secret that our class has experienced some challenges to our education. But through it all, we have overcome and persisted to reach this day. I think my classmates would join me in saying that we could not have proceeded with our studies if it had not been for those friends and colleagues who supported and nurtured us when the situation called for it. So when the time came for selecting this year's class gift, the class of 2023 decided to establish an award to highlight these individuals within our community. Introducing the AVC Class of 23 Award for Mental Health Stewardship. The award will be granted to a DVM student graduating from AVC who embodies principles of mental health stewardship and advocacy within their class, is recognized for their work in bettering the class's overall well-being, and has been a champion for mental health awareness within the AVC community. The recipient is to be selected by their class, us, and the award to be presented at the white coat ceremony. It is my honor to present the inaugural award this year to Natalie Heemrock.
now I'd like to welcome Dr. John Van Leeuwen to the stage.
It's my pleasure to announce the Dr. R.J. Thompson Academic Achievement Medal. So Dr. Reginald G. Thompson was the founding dean of the Atlantic Veterinary College. A graduate of the Ontario Veterinary College, my alma mater, at Guelph in 1959, Dr. Thompson came to PEI initially in the late 1970s as planning coordinator for the Atlantic Veterinary College and accepted the position of dean in 1983. You guys probably weren't born then yet. As dean, he oversaw the planning and construction of the building on the UPEI campus and recruitment of faculty. Dr. Thompson witnessed the first class as they began their studies in 1986 and as they graduated in 1990. And I think they had hard hats on in their first year, I believe. This award is given to the graduate at the Atlantic Veterinary College with the highest cumulative grade average over the 4-year program in both preclinical and clinical disciplines. And I'm honored to say the recipient is Dr. Sydney Boychuk.
That concludes the awards ceremony for tonight. A round of applause to all our recipients. We will now take a 15-minute break.
All right. Welcome back. I want to thank Kate and William, Drs. Carr and McLean, for an excellent job of emceeing the awards presentation. Well done. And I would also like to thank our donors and sponsors for their generosity towards our students once again. So thank you, donors. All right, when our students began their education at AVC, they each receive a blue lab coat that they wear throughout their 4 years. It was mentioned earlier today. These blue coats are donated by the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association, the professional body for the veterinary profession in Canada, as a welcome gift to the profession. I personally think that a box of rectal sleeves would be a better welcome gift. Just saying. But I guess a blue coat is more universally appreciated. It gives me great pleasure to ask Dr. Kathleen McMillan to address our graduates on behalf of the CVMA. And I know Kathleen certainly knows her way around a horse with rectal sleeves. So, Kathleen.
I would agree with John that as an equine veterinarian, the white coat didn't really do that much for me, but a box of rectal sleeves with a gallon of lube probably would be more fitting. So, good afternoon, everyone, or pre-evening if you're a Big Bang Theory fan. If you're not, my apologies. I'd like to welcome our honored guests, our generous donors and sponsors, members of the AVC and UPEI community, friends, family, and of course, our 2023 graduates. Congratulations. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve as the Student Liaison Advisory Group representative for the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association Council, and also as an associate professor at AVC. And I'm very happy to be here to be able to address you on this most memorable day. It seems like yesterday that we welcomed you. I don't know how it's been 4 years, but I'm sure it feels longer to you folks. At your Blue Coat ceremony just 4 short years ago. As we all know, veterinary school is a challenge. And over the past 4 years, you faced many challenges, including a global pandemic, which made learning and living very challenging. We had post-tropical storm Fiona, which forever changed our island with her devastation. And most recently with job action by UPI faculty. Through your perseverance, hard work, and resilience, you have succeeded, you are here, and you are now ready to embark upon your careers in veterinary medicine. For those who do not know me, my name is Kathleen McMillan, and I am an islander who grew up on a horse farm in PEI. So my fate for falling in love with horses was determined at a very young age. I'm a 3-time alumni of UPEI, earning my bachelor's and master's degree, and I am a proud graduate of the AVC in 2001, which was 22 years ago on Friday, for anyone who is of my genre. I was fortunate to come back and join the faculty at AVC in 2010. And I get great satisfaction taking care of my equine patients in the ambulatory equine service while teaching students the intricacies of equine practice. While I acknowledge that not everyone may want to be an equine veterinarian like myself, for those of you who did get some chance or some time to ride along in the truck with us, I hope that you enjoyed it and appreciate just how much we truly love veterinary medicine and the work that we do and the teaching that we do with you as students. I began my journey with CVMA back in 2016 and have had the great pleasure in becoming the academic representative for the Atlantic Veterinary College and the Faculté de Médecine Vétérinaire of Université de Montréal on the CVMA Council. I also serve as the scientific coordinator for our national convention, and I strongly encourage each of you to become involved with your organizations, local and national, and give back to our amazing veterinary community. I'd like to also take a minute to congratulate all the family and friends who are also with us today. It takes a village, and I know how proud you must be to see your loved ones receive this honor, especially after seeing how hard they've worked over the last 4 years, but also in the years leading up to their admission to AVC. Enjoy the moment and the feeling of immense pride for our new colleagues. To the class of 2023, as you prepare to leave AVC, I hope you will not only remember your personal struggles and successes, your lifelong friendships that you've developed, but also the unique quality of this institution where you were privileged to study and to which you will now be known as a graduate and alumni of AVC. Today, as you become doctors of veterinary medicine, you acquire new responsibilities. As members of this profession, you have the responsibility to apply your knowledge for the benefit of society. You have the responsibility to promote animal health and welfare and to relieve animal suffering and pain. You have the responsibility to protect the health of the public and the environment and to advance comparative animal medical knowledge. You must do all these things with dignity, competence, and compassion while maintaining the highest of professional and ethical standards for yourself and for your profession. On a personal note, I would like to also add that you have a responsibility to yourselves as well. Veterinary medicine is not always the easiest of professions, with high debt load, and some days it seems like we're faced with unsurmountable amount of stress and pressure. Life isn't always easy, but it's really important that you maintain your health, your wellness, and make yourself a priority so that you can navigate through your career happily, safely, passionately, and purposefully. Previous generations of veterinarians created the CVMA to give Canada a strong national, organized, accredited profession that is truly envied all over the world. Just as they were committed to their vision, I wish to stress how important it is that you also remain committed and involved in order to move this profession forward. Be proud ambassadors of this profession. You are the leaders for tomorrow, and we will depend on you to take our profession to the next level. In conclusion, and on behalf of our president, Dr. Chris Bell, who was unable to join us today, and the Canadian Veterinary Medical Association, work hard and enjoy the journey. Move forward with hope and in confidence. We want you to remember that no matter where you go, the CVMA is with you every step of the way. Welcome to our profession and congratulations.
All right, thank you, Dr. McMillan. It's now time for the highlight of the evening, our white coat ceremony. Before we begin, I want to thank Royal Canin for donating the white coats for our graduates. The white coat ceremony marks one of the most memorable milestones for the students. These white coats are each embroidered with the name of the recipient and symbolize their commitment, dedication, hard work, and success in becoming doctors of veterinary medicine. Now, a little protocol here, so listen carefully. I'll explain the process. So 2 AVC staff members will serve as ushers. 1 will assist graduates. Please wave, Heather. Heather, okay. The other will be assisting supporters and presenters. Please wave, Lisa. All right. They will direct you when it is time to make your way to the stage to line up. Graduates will be called alphabetically by last name. Graduates will enter the stage from your right, my left, and then presenters will enter the stage from your left, my right. As presenters enter the stage, they will be handed the graduate's white coat. The graduate and their presenters will meet in the middle of the stage where the white coat will be presented. We encourage presenters to assist the graduate in putting their white coat on. Once the graduate has been presented with their white coat, you can all exit to the stage on your left, my right, and return to your seats. We ask that family, friends, and supporters take photos and videos from their seats to eliminate traveling around the room. The UPI photographer, Mike, will be taking candid photos throughout the program. These photos will be shared with you a few weeks after the ceremony. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask your usher, and they'll be happy to assist you. All right, we're getting started here. Our first 2023 White Coat recipient is Dr. Cassidy Allen. Dr. Allen is from Glassville, New Brunswick. Presenting her white coat this evening will be her mother, Sherry Realtor Allen. Did I get it close? Okay. And her sister, Cara Allen. Cara. Almost forgot her. All right, next is Dr. Pamela Arsenault. Dr. Arsenault is from Charlottetown, PEI, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her husband, Zach Metcalf. Congratulations. Next, we have Dr. Michaela Arsenault. So it's a different spelling from Pam Arsenault, so I'm assuming that there's no relation between them, but just perhaps 100 years ago. Dr. Arsenault is from Bathurst, New Brunswick, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her father, Camille Arsenault, and her mother, Martha Hills. Next, we have Dr. Lindsay Bailey. Dr. Bailey is from St. Louis, Missouri. Maybe some people say St. Louis. Presenting her white coat this evening will be her husband, David Schwab. Next, we have Dr. Danielle Bellefleur. Dr. Bellefleur is from New Denmark, New Brunswick. And presenting her white coat this evening will be her mother, Paula Peterson. Next, we have Dr. Cassidy Bisson. Dr. Bisson is from Bedford, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her father, Darren Bisson. And her mother, sorry. Next, we have Dr. Julia Bland. Dr. Bland is from my old stomping grounds, Avonport, Nova Scotia. Presenting her white coat this evening will be your best friend, Emma Bush. We should say Dr. Emma Bush. Next, we have Dr. Kristen Boucher. Dr. Boucher is from Ile Madame, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her partner, Devin Boudreau. Next, we have Emma Boudelier. Dr. Boudelier is from Beaverbank, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her father, Gary Boudelier. Next, we have Dr. Jacob Bowker. Dr. Bowker is from Brewer, Maine, and presenting his white coat this evening will be his mentor, David Monnier. Next, we have Dr. Sidney Boychuk. Dr. Boychuk is from Conception Bay South, Newfoundland and Labrador, and presenting her white coat this evening will be your mother, Elizabeth Young, and father, Robert Boychuk. Next, we have Dr. Rebecca Lynn Brimacombe. Dr. Brimacombe is from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her mentor, Dr. Cora Gilroy. Next, we have Dr. Kristen Brown. Dr. Brown is from Saline, Michigan, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her sister, Courtney Brown. Next, we have Dr. Jonathan Budd. Dr. Budd is from Dubuque, New Brunswick. Presenting his white coat this evening will be his father, Dr. Kevin. Doctors. Oh, yes, there's two of you. And they're both doctors. Thank you. Dr. Kevin Budd and mother, Dr. Patty Budd. Next, we have Dr. Jessica Burns. Dr. Burns is from Summerfield, North Carolina, and presenting her white coat this evening will be her sister, Amanda Burns. Next, we have Dr. Stephen Butt. Dr. Butt is from Springdale, Newfoundland and Labrador, not the first Butt to graduate from AVC from Newfoundland. And presenting his white coat this evening will be his mother, Peggy Butt. Next, we have Dr. Joey Bazell. Dr. Bazell is from Kenduskeg, Maine. Kenduskeg, thank you, Maine. And presenting his white coat will be his mentor, Dr. Lara Kuzak. Next, we have Dr. Larissa Carr. Dr. Carr is from Kincora, PEI. Presenting her white coat will be her mother, Lori Carr, and father, David Carr. Next, we have Dr. Andrew Cutler. Dr. Cutler is from Moncton, New Brunswick, and presenting his white coat will be his sister, Laura Cutler. Next, we have Dr. Megan Davies. Dr. Davies is from Sutton, Massachusetts, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Gregory Davies, and mother, Christine Davies. Next, we have Dr. Maddie DeVoe. Dr. DeVoe is from Middle Sackville, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Tara DeVoe, and father, Kirk DeVoe. Next, we have Dr. Kelson Devereaux. Dr. Devereaux is from Sydney, Nova Scotia, and presenting his white coat will be his mother, Joanne Devereaux. Next, we have Dr. Stephanie Elliott. Dr. Elliott is from Lower Coverdale or Cloverdale? Coverdale? Okay. New Brunswick. Presenting her white coat will be her mother, Linda Elliott. Next, we have Dr. Angie Fiegler. Dr. Fiegler is from Ottawa, Ontario, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Alex Fiegler, and mother, Alex Bugaleskis. Next, we have Dr. Joycey Francis, sorry. Joyce. Dr. Francis is from St. John's, Antigua, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Fiona Francis. Next, we have Dr. Rachel Friedland. Dr. Friedland is from Farmington, Connecticut, and presenting her white coat will be her mentor, Dr. Harry Werner. Next, we have Dr. Christiana Gardner. Dr. Gardner is from East Hampton, Massachusetts, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Bert Gardner, and mother, Jamie Gardner. Next, we have Dr. Gauthier is from Quebec City, Quebec, and presenting her white coat will be her husband, Samuel Gagnon. Next, we have Dr. Phoebe Grant. Dr. Grant is from Canterbury, New Brunswick, and presenting her white coat will be her sister, Asha Grant. Next, we have Dr. Haley Grover. Dr. Grover is from Naples, Maine, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Michelle Grover, and father, Mark Grover. Next, we have Dr. Sarah Guillemette. Dr. Guillemette is from Saint-Georges, Quebec, and presenting her white coat will be her partner, Martin Roy. Next, we have Dr. Natalie Heimbrook. Dr. Heimbrook is from Calgary, Alberta. Presenting her white coat will be her fiancé, Jake Hopewell, her mother, Roberta Heimbrook, and her father, Peter Heimbrook. Next, we have Dr. Austin Hetherington. Dr. Hetherington is from Roussillon, New Brunswick. Did I say that right? Yeah. Presenting his white coat will be his mother, Norma Hetherington, his nanny, Joyce Whitlock, and his gram, Ardith Hetherington. Next, we have Dr. Laura Hillier. Dr. Hillier is from Corner Brook, Newfoundland and Labrador, and presenting her white coat will be her brother, Dr. Philip Hillier. Next, we have Dr. Madeline Hipkin. Dr. Hipkin is from Cranford, New Jersey, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Dr. Sue Serkey. Sue and I actually went to OVC together many moons ago. We even shared a 5-bedroom house with 3 other vet students for a year. Some very good memories, but as they say, what happens at the house stays at the house. Next, we have Dr. Natalie Juris. Dr. Juris is from Cumberland, Maine, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Robert Juris, and mother, Robin Juris. Next, we have Dr. Kira Kenny. Dr. Kenny is from Bridgewater, New Hampshire, and presenting her white coat will be her partner, Connor Breton. Next, we have Dr. Allison Kiker. Dr. Kiker is from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Sharon Kiker, and father, Andy Kiker. And I was just in New Jersey a week ago. Lovely. Next, we have Dr. Christine Kim. Dr. Kim is from Vancouver, British Columbia. Presenting her white coat will be her mother, her Kyung Ko, and her father, Jae Bum Kim. Next, we have Dr. Jennifer Kim Bazard. Dr. Kim Bazard is from Seoul, South Korea. Presenting her white coat will be her husband, Dante Bazard. Nice touch with the flowers. Next, we have Dr. Catherine Leahy. Dr. Leahy is from Blockhouse, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Anita Leahy. Next, we have Dr. Megan McDiarmid. Dr. McDiarmid is from Nepean, New Brunswick, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Dale McDiarmid. Next, we have Dr. Daniel McGuire. Dr. McGuire is from St. George, Bermuda, and presenting his white coat will be his mother, Paula McGuire, and his father, Michael McGuire. Next, we have Dr. Raylan McCurdy. You have a cheering section. Dr. McCurdy is from Whitby, Ontario, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Leanne McCurdy, and her father, Ray McCurdy. Next, we have Dr. Roshan McGuinness. Dr. McGuinness is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and presenting his white coat will be his mother, Mathala McGuinness, and father, Joe McGuinness. Next, we have Dr. Katie McQueen. Dr. McQueen is from Burlington, Ontario, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Sharon McQueen, and father, Rob McQueen. So, a little change up here. So, Dr. Andrea Messina is next. Dr. Messina is from Ira, Michigan, and I'm presenting it. Andrea was one of the students that went to Kenya with me in January, so we got to know each other a little better during that time. So. Next, we have Dr. Quinn Molnar. Dr. Molnar is from Barrie, Ontario, and presenting his white coat is his partner, Candace Nicholson, and daughter, Riley Molnar. Definitely cuteness points there. Next, we have Dr. Rachel Moore. Dr. Moore is from Cranston, Rhode Island, and presenting her white coat is her mother, Anita Flax, and father, Charles Moore. Next, we have Dr. Nima Maradi. Not walking quite as quickly this time. Dr. Maradi is from Montreal, Quebec, and presenting his white coat is his grandmother, Fatima Dadras. Next, we have Dr. Haley Noss. Dr. Noss is from Bridgewater, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat will be her sister, Shelby Noss. Next, we have Dr. Taylor Neal. Dr. Neal is from not far from where I live, Oyster Bed Bridge, Prince Edward Island. Presenting his white coat will be his father, Robbie Neal. Next, we have Dr. Raylene Noftal. Dr. Noftal is from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Valerie Noftal. Next, we have Dr. Robin Pym. Dr. Pym is from Moncton, New Brunswick, and presenting her white coat will be her partner, Mike McFettridge. Next, we have Dr. Isabella Robert. Dr. Robert is from Fishkill, New York, a very French place, I'm sure. Presenting her white coat will be her partner, Benjamin Shukat. Next, we have Dr. Anika Smith. Annika Smith. Dr. Smith is from Clearwater, Florida, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Michael Smith, and mother, Marianne Smith. I'm glad we got some warmish weather for you coming from Florida today. Next, we have Dr. Kathleen Sterrett. Dr. Sterrett is from Glenwood, New Brunswick, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Jocelyn Sterrett, and her father, Don Sterrett. Next, we have Dr. Morgan Summers. Dr. Summers is from Anchorage, Alaska, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Deborah Summers, and father, Nevin Summers. So she won't be a Yukon vet, but she might be an Alaska vet, right? Next, we have Dr. Remy Watts. Dr. Watts is from Denver, Colorado, and presenting her white coat will be her grandfather, Bruce Lovell. Next, we have Dr. Rachel Wenzel. Dr. Wenzel is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat will be her father, Stacy Wenzel, and mother, Crystal Wenzel. Next, we have Dr. Nicholas Wilkerson. Dr. Wilkerson is from Port Townsend, Washington, and presenting his white coat will be his wife, Samantha Chukta. Next, we have Dr. Samantha Wojak. Dr. Wojak is from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, and presenting her white coat will be her aunt, Lori Wolf. Next, we have Dr. Isabel Shea. Dr. Xie is from Beijing, China, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Olivia Xie, and father, Liu Zhu. Almost there. Last, but not quite last. Second last, Dr. Karen Yetman. Dr. Yetman is from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, and presenting her white coat will be her fiancé, David Brewer, and her brother, Ryan Yetman. I was trying to figure out which one's her brother and which one's her fiancé. Finally, last but not least, Dr. Lane Ewell. Dr. Ewell is from Murray Siding, Nova Scotia, and presenting her white coat will be her mother, Leanne Halliday. Okay. Congratulations, class of 2023. You've done it. Graduates, you've spent the last 4 years together as a class. You have studied together. Lots of socializing together, I'm sure. Not too much, hopefully. And you have overcome adversity as a class. You are now moving into a new phase of life as veterinary professionals. We will follow your progress with great interest and pride, and our doors are always open to you. Don't be a stranger. Now it's time for you to swear the veterinary oath. Get your papers out. Yes, it's on the program. Sure, stand up. Yeah. Put it over top of your heart. You might remember that this oath was recited at your blue coat ceremony 4 short years ago. And at that time, you were asked to listen to the oath as veterinary professionals in the room recited it. This was to serve as inspiration and guidance as you embarked on your academic journey. I ask veterinarians here this evening to stand in witness of our new colleagues. We now invite the class of 2023 to recite this oath for the first time as veterinary professionals. We will recite the oath together as printed in your programs. Graduates, it says please stand, stay standing, and join me. As a member of the veterinary medical profession, I solemnly swear I will use my scientific knowledge for the benefit of society. I will strive to promote animal health, prevent and relieve animal suffering, protect the health of the public and environment, and medical knowledge. I will perform my professional duties conscientiously, with dignity, and in keeping with the principles of veterinary medical ethics. I will strive conscientiously to learn my professional knowledge and competence, and to maintain the highest professional and ethical standards for myself and the profession. Well done. That was your last test of the year, okay? Yep, you all passed really well. All right, I am honored to present to you the Atlantic Veterinary College's class of 2023. All right, before concluding this evening, I want to thank a number of people for their work and support in this process. First of all, Dr. Jen McLean is our chair of the AVC Awards Committee. Also known as Kate. And the committee members, Drs. Sean McKenna, Dr. Russell Fraser, Dr. Paul Bernard, Dr. Charlie Pye, and Miss Karen Gillis. Thank you all. I'd like to thank again our MCs, Dr. Mitchell Carr and Dr. Jennifer McLean. And also, we'd like to thank our photographer this evening, Mike Needham. Great job. Thank you to the staff members in the Office of the Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs and the Dean's Office for planning this event. We have Dr. Anne-Marie Carey, Karen Gillis, Lisa Herron, Heather McSwain, Lindsay Gallant, and Heather Fudge. Thank you. Thank you once again to our donors, sponsors, partners, and invited guests for joining us this evening. And last but not least, thank you, family members, friends, partners, and supporters. Many of you traveled long distances to be here today, and we thank you for supporting our students and for continuing to support them as they embark on their next journeys. Today has been a day of great joy and pride. Graduates, I hope you take time to fully reflect on all that you have achieved to get here today. And I speak for everyone in this room when I say that we are all thrilled with you reaching this goal. I hope you have fun tonight celebrating safely with your classmates, friends, family, and loved ones. And again, I offer my congratulations to you all. wish you all the best as you begin your new and exciting chapters in your lives and the rest of your careers. Now, I respectfully ask that everyone remain seated because we're going to do a photograph here. Now, originally the plan was good weather, do it outside. Not going to happen, right? So what we've decided is we're going to have the picture here. And we're going to have a set of chairs, some students, graduates, veterinarians, sitting on the chairs on the floor area, and then some standing in behind them. And then on top of the stage, we'll have another set of chairs, and then other doctors in behind them standing up. Okay, so we'll take a few minutes to sort of get this arranged, and then we'll have the photo op, and everyone's welcome to take some photos with the photographer's assistance here. So we're going to try and get this done in the next few minutes, so bear with us. All right. And after the photo is done, everyone enjoy your evenings, and welcome to Charlottetown if you've never been here before, and enjoy. Have a good evening.